Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MiekWorld, and right now you're tuning in the MiekWorld Podcast. Remember, y'all can listen to this podcast on all the audio platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to any audio at. Also, y'all can hit me up my Instagram as well. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is MiekWorld Podcast. I'm sorry, it's just MiekWorld all together. You know what I'm saying? The podcast thing will be there. Check out my YouTube channel, all this stuff. So, all right. Oh yeah, shout out,
we on it.
Yeah, shout out to MMS Media for letting us use their spot. Yeah. All right, that's enough. Let me crumple this paper up. You know what I'm saying? They throw it out the way. All right, fine. The intro's done. All right, the intro part is done. Let me turn this music down a little bit. So you already heard one of the co-hosts of the show. My boy, man, introduce yourself, partner.
Oh man, it's me, Cool B, man. Go back with Cool B, you know. Name Brandon, man. I guess if y'all want to know the real name, you know. But you know. I'm in here for the first time, and I'm trying to get it in. My boy Miko, man.
Yeah. Hey, and as you know, on my show, I always got special guests, people that can see me. You already know. You might have seen them already. You never know who this guy here. You know what I'm saying? He might resemble a young Morris Chestnut. he may resemble a young Michael Jordan. He may resemble a middle-aged Tommy. We don't know, but we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We don't know, but he got a job. All right, man, introduce yourself, partner, man.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Williams, and I'm the founder of the Prosperity Decoded. But what that is just a fancy way of saying that I'm gonna break down wealth so that it's easier to understand, so we can make forward progress.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's dope, man. Hey, you said Prosperity
Decoded.
Prosperity Decoded, man. Say it 5 more times, man. Yeah. People understand.
Prosperity
it,
Decoded. Prosperity Decoded. Prosperity Decoded. Prosperity Decoded. Prosperity Decoded.
Go.
Yeah, we decoding that wealth.
Yeah.
By the way, I failed Spanish class. That's all I got.
I don't know nothing past that myself.
I
didn't know the first 3, man.
All I got is 5. I took French, and I think there's un, deux, trois.
Un, deux, trois. I took French too.
Yeah, that's all I know. Everything else on there.
I don't remember nothing.
Couture? Ain't that a
Quattro? Nah, that's
Couture. Ain't that like a car? Ain't that a car?
Yeah, a Taurus.
That's a car that's on the side of the road.
I was thinking about the Audi.
He's
thinking about the Audi. You got rich thoughts, man.
That's what it is. So we gonna get into that. We gonna figure. We gonna try to think differently this next 45 minutes or an hour, however long we make it, man. Just think about podcasts. If y'all don't know, we can make it as long as we want to. Man, that's the fun part about it. As long as, you know what I'm saying, the information we got is vital to these people.
Man, I want people to let me know.
They soak it up.
Yeah, for real.
I want people to let me know.
Yeah, man. So first of all, let's get into it. What did that music make you feel like?
Real smooth, man. I feel like now I just gotta lay back, relax, and really bring some heat so that people can at least understand that, like, we gonna set the tone with this based off of that music vibe. Yeah. Feeling real relaxed about this.
Yeah. I like that one. I like that one. All right, what the music make you feel like?
I mean, like, you know, laid back, vibed out.
Okay.
Talib Kweli type of
I like that one.
I could feel that.
Talib. Now, mind you, y'all didn't know I had this, huh?
I did not.
Nah.
Guess what else I got?
What?
I got an idea.
He said, I've been working.
I got
some in the bag.
Guess what's out there. Guess what else I got? Guess what else I got? This one cool. Look, check this out.
That's laughing at a party.
Right. At a party laugh. If everybody laugh, I'm in the corner talking about they don't realize I got the try.
So just in case y'all didn't know that was funny.
Another corny joke. 5 + 5.
10.
Right? But why is 6 afraid of 7?
'Cause 7, 8, 9.
Oh, this man's a genius.
Kids, baby. Kids will do it to you, bro.
Okay.
Kids will do it to you.
7, 8, 9. I get it.
Yeah.
Bro took a minute. Bro had to take a minute.
Get that.
Run that man.
Run that back.
Just count.
Run that back.
Oh, yeah, man. So let's dive into it. As y'all know, man, MiekWorld Podcast used to be very structured. I used to have these straightforward questions, more informational type of thing. But I just want to have a conversation, man. Let's see if we can kind of break the barrier, You know what I'm saying? Then eventually break that fourth wall and just talk directly to the people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Talk to each other, then eventually just talk to the people, man. And one of the things I want to make sure we talk about is not only what you do, but what you can benefit others. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it, man. State the name, state the business again.
Sure.
And
this particular business is one of my enterprises, my first one. So it'll have a lot of things that's tied into it that you'll be able to gain resources through. But the main focus is going to be credit. And it's just something that I feel is the foundation for anybody that, even if you work a 9 to 5 and you think about a job, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a full-time starting entrepreneur and you're trying to get ahead and scale up.
Okay, what type of credit we talking? We talking about me and Boo Boo credit? Like
no, we're talking guaranteed approvals.
Okay.
We're talking no co-signers, no PGs, which is a personal guarantor. We're talking straight up like data points. Okay. So like getting real deep into the nucleus, because once you discover that, like it's really a whole nother world that you can really unveil, you know what I'm saying, with your ideas by using what I call other people's money.
Ooh, they say, hey, you might know.
You might know somebody
something about that.
For real.
Always good to use somebody else.
For real. There's no liability,
Especially when
right?
you're trying to make money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why use yours and exhaust yourself from your funds when you could just use someone else's at zero liability? If it ever gets compromised, if it gets, fraudulently taken, that's not your headache. You go to sleep at night. They're going to figure it out. It's not even yours, right? Somebody did to your debit, you're done.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because when I go out of town, I rarely use my debit card. I use
don't.
my credit card.
I don't.
I'm like, if somebody said information,
Somebody steal it.
I don't got nothing to worry about that. That's
Easy.
I gotta get paid back. But it's funny though. So you about to expand people's minds, because when you said PG, two things popped in my head. Of course, Paul George.
Facts. Point guard.
Point guard. You know what I'm saying? So let's break it down from the beginning, man. About the credit process. What is one of the, if you could pinpoint out the first step to fixing credit, or at least get into position of fixing your credit, what would it be?
The first step would be to cut off communication with who your primary consumer reporting agencies get their information from. So basically, the reason why you get denied is because they verified you through another company, through another source that's like, hey, she actually owes us this amount. They actually live here. This is their name, blah, blah, blah. So what you want to do is you want to break that communication, meaning you want to opt out of your secondary bureaus. And so what that looks like is you want to Innovis, LexisNexis, SageStream, CoreLogix, ARS is another one.
Hey man, slow down.
I'll slow down. I got
I was going to say, slow down. I gotta write this down,
Hey,
man.
but you heard about a shipper shopper. You know what I'm saying?
So let's dive a little bit deeper.
For the people.
Yeah, man,
Dive
for the
deeper.
people, and for like you said, man, everything
me
we want.
too.
Yeah,
My
me
credit
too.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
For sure.
Cause we want to make
For
sure
sure.
people really get
We
this.
gonna do
wanna
this
make sure
together.
they get and also when you break it down, a minute to each one. That way we can make sure we fully understand what you're talking about.
I'll break that
All right.
down. All right. So the first step that is critical into removing negatives and things like that off your credit report as we get on that road to 750 is cutting communication off from the secondary bureaus.
Gotcha.
And what that means is you want to either call, email, or send out a letter. I think the letter is a little bit outdated. So if you wanted a faster turnaround, you might want to just kind of send out an email directly to them, which I believe you can actually Google them. So those names are SageStream, LexisNexis, CoreLogix, and Innovis.
And what are these bureaus doing?
What they're doing is they house all the information about you. So, for example, they each tie into different pillars. So, like some show up on your mortgage, some show up on your auto loans, and all they do is basically verify to the primary consumer reporting agencies that we all might be familiar of. It's the three: Equifax, Experian, and
Yeah,
TransUnion.
there we
So
go.
now we're jumping it forward too. But these,
But
so
those
at
are
that
the
level,
ones- So my bad. cut
Yeah,
you
you
off,
good.
but So basically, these are the companies that does the tracking for TransUnion.
Big
and
facts.
For Equifax.
Big facts.
and,
It's like
Experian.
if they want to verify something about you, if you came to me and I'm a lender, which is all the banks, and you trying to get like $10,000, the first thing I'm gonna do is not talk to you about what you probably trying to get. I'm gonna go, hey, What's this guy like over here? How's his payment history? You know, like how long has he been, using credit? Is he using too much credit? Blah, blah, blah.
So
if they verify that, then
is he even paying you?
yeah, I'm gonna say they
has he even
kinda,
paid you? Has it been 90 days, 120?
They kind
Is he
of
derogatory?
They kind of hate us though.
Right.
They some haters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like, bro, hey man, you heard about old boy? Like, man, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Here goes the biggest bomb.
So that's who they are though. They the dude from Belly that's eating a banana.
Fact.
In
Stepping
Nebraska.
on your
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Yeah.
So
drop it down.
that's how they're perceived, right? But once I give you this bomb and let you know that all the primary consumer reporting agencies are privately owned, how does that make you feel? It should make you feel like, man, so you mean they all work for some CEO? They work for somebody. They're government regulated. So like the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, that's somebody who is integrated with them. And basically what they do is they make sure that they're fine, they're in compliance with the law, which is the FCRA laws that we all have. A lot of people don't know what those are, and I'll dive into that a little bit later. But for the most part, we have a lot of laws that we can actually use to dispute these negatives because about 80% of reported information, 80% is wrong.
Really?
But we don't know that because we treat consumer reporting agencies, the bureaus, what a lot of people call them, we treat them like these like high-powered entities. And granted, they are, but once you get on the backside and learn, how they start, what you need to do, like I say, that step one is critical. You cut that communication off, and now it's your letter versus those primaries that's trying to verify. But if I gave you a little bit more power, I would say, hey, one of your FCRA laws states that you actually have the right to dispute a discrepancy that you feel is negative. Exactly. And as long as it's not verifiable or authorized, they legally have to remove it. Did you hear it? Like, you legally have to remove that. So if I can't verify that you owe me $10,000 on this car over here or this mortgage over here, or your name is misspelled wrong, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they can't verify that. But you've cut that off. So now it's your letter that we can dress up. And there's multiple letters out there. So if you went through bankruptcies, child support, if you're a felon, blah, 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 it doesn't matter anymore. We live in a time where information is shared amongst higher rankings. So if you have mentorship, it's easy to obtain that. And I'm dropping that. So it's about to be very serious. It's very serious.
I'm not talking with you when we leave.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Or now, let me give you my.
Let's do it.
My social security number.
I'll give and a lot of this, man. Like I say, I'm not trying to harp on this, but like I am releasing a book, Do It Yourself, and the reason I figured to do it yourself was important.
We gonna get to that in a second.
Okay,
you jump. You going? We gonna get there.
I'm rolling.
Get there
man.
because
I got a lot of information.
The book is where we gonna really get a lot of information.
Let's go.
Right. So the first step is to release yourself from there, right?
Yes.
So you cutting ties. You know what I'm saying? You asking for a trade. You know what I mean? Hey, you Ben Simmons this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hopefully you get a check with it.
Get a check. You been
Don't give me that mellow check either.
I ain't playing with y'all no more. I ain't playing this game with y'all. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm going somewhere else. All right. So you send information out. You cut it. All right. Information gone.
Yes.
Hey, bro, I'm done with y'all. All right. Damn. I don't got no team.
Yeah.
All right. So what I gotta do now?
Now you have to make sure that you stage your credit report. Meaning, I like to use Credit Karma. Are y'all familiar with that?
Yeah.
I like to use Credit
I
Karma.
use
Not so much to go off the number because, the information I'm going to help people to understand is that the number is not that important. It's really about your data points. So, like, your data points is your payment history. It's your credit utilization. It's your derogatory remarks. It's your age. And it's your increase. So,
And what about credit history?
Credit history, too. So, like, on average, most lenders want about 5 to 6 years of age.
But here's the thing, though. If you remove yourself from the credit, people, how do you still have a credit? Is it? I feel like I'm not making sense.
So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but like that's what I was going to get into too. I didn't want to cut you off, but so like you say, when you remove yourself from those people that's doing the tracking, so now are you the person that's doing the reporting to those bureaus?
No.
Or are you reporting?
So basically,
how are you getting the report?
once we opt out of all those secondary consumer reporting agencies, and now we can fully set up our game plan to go at each primary consumer reporting agency. So we'll have 3 letters, going to each one. And then now we're going to structure it to where all the negatives that you want removed off your report, we're going to put that in certain letterheads. So it's basically like a plug and play.
Bam.
Put your name, put your address, you know what I'm saying? Put the updated name and address, you know what I'm saying? And let's make sure we go over the letter, and then let's make sure we file. Send. And I like to recommend anybody who has been looking at my book, if I had to repair somebody's report, I would always tell them to certify your mail doing that, because that gives you even more power of that you actually are keeping time and track of the powerful letter that you sent. So look at how much power you generate, and you're cutting off communication. So now it's going to make it harder for the primaries to verify. And you already know that your power and your weapons in your back pocket is that you know the FCRA laws. So you know if you can't verify me, you have to remove that.
Hey, cause I ain't
but
gonna
you're going to send a letter that's going to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
dog, them moves like that, I need to hand that paper to somebody so they can feel what I'm giving to them. You know, the email might be too light. You know, I might have to let me go to the office. What office? Is the office somewhere? I go to Pennsylvania and go to there. Be like, how you doing? Say, I smack all that stuff on. Bam! Hey, it's new right here. You see, you see all this power come behind that?
Facts,
You know,
facts.
shake the dust off the computers and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The stapler fall over.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The stuff will rattle underneath. You know what I mean?
Now run me that.
Yeah. Look at that paperwork there, man. So okay. That's dope. And he said all this is in the book?
All this is in the book.
All right, so
26 short pages. Of the
26
credit.
pages?
Man,
man.
that mean
That's
I'm not
simple,
even
man.
trying to waste your time. I'm not. This ain't no year process, bro.
I got to read about
We
your
not.
biography.
Yeah, man. Look,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
we trying to get you there sooner than later.
Hey, I'm about to say, I was born.
Straight to it, bro. I'm trying to.
born
My
on-
goal right now is 90 days or less to have you with a built-out report to where you can go get, funding if you seek that. Scaling your business, an auto loan, car loan, a home loan, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
As long as you're able to leverage your credit to put you in a better position than you were a year ago, 6 months ago.
Why
Then
don't
it
they
work.
make more books like that? Like, why they always got to give me like a 3-chapter background story about it? Like, you know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
that's
Like,
what I'm
if the name of your book is how to build a computer in 30 days. I don't need them to understand your life story or how you got to the point where how you grew up, how you got to the point where, like, I'm already past that point, bro.
Exactly.
I'm motivated enough to try to build this thing. You know what I
want to
mean?
know how you got to where you at. That's all I want to know, bro.
Right,
I want to know
right.
how you grew up. I want to know how your mama whooped you like 5 times. So you in the tub.
Yeah, I built a college to make myself better in life. Like, nobody trying to hear all that, bro.
My stepdaddy kicked my Ford over. Good way word it.
So this book, it will be hard copy, ebook, or
It's gonna be ebook. We gonna keep it, 2021ish, man. Real 2025 type stuff. We gonna keep it, digital, just because you can always have it. Yeah.
Everybody walk around with this, man.
Oh,
Come on. It's already in your hand. That way, when you need it, it's bam right there.
I about to
No
say,
need for
boy, if you gonna make a hard copy book, you better make sure you sign them joints.
Yeah.
That'd be the only incentive of making them was.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would rather just pull up and just like bless people, dog. Like,
Really,
I
give
want to
it to
throw
'em?
events like, so basically, if you buy the book, you know what I'm saying, and you have a copy of receipt, I want to do something major, like have an event to where I invite all the people that did it, just to have like a little get together. But like people who are probably thinking like, this is the moment in my life, like I'm ready to make that change. Like I'm tired of, getting, like not getting approved for credit cards or getting low limit approvals for credit cards. You got to accept the car that they can get you. You can't get what you want. You feel me? You can't get a house. You got to get an apartment.
We want to build a community. Trying to build a community of people to come together and
That's
let's
it.
get that 800. Man.
That's it.
Get that 800.
Yeah.
With that, we are very dangerous because credit is very dangerous. It can put you in a very dark place. So if you don't know what to do with it, which a lot of us come from where we don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
We don't even know what to do. We don't even know what credit is. I'm breaking all of that down, man. It's gonna be real simple, bro.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't learn about credit until I got in debt. I was like, ooh, I can't.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't do this.
I don't even want to
You know what I'm
say.
saying?
I don't even want to say the age that I found out, bro. Just know that it wasn't too far ago, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for real.
not
yeah,
many
same
moons ago. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah,
I knew about it, but I didn't know what to do with it.
Man, what?
Yeah, so like we all young 30s, so we just now starting to get to that point where we really taking things serious, which is a good thing, but also in hindsight, it's kind of late. You know, we kind of late.
With this new generation.
Yeah, with new generation, yeah.
Slow, right?
Yeah, like
They're a little touched. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
They're
but
a little slow.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so what we doing now is early age, man. A lot of people can really utilize this information. Like, I know for certain. Like, I look at the stats who listen to this podcast. We age 24 to 30. You know what I'm saying? These are individuals who listen to my podcast,
which is usually an age that people want to make a change in their life. And that's the thing. Once we get that part, it's like, hey, most people go into that analysis paralysis of, okay, what do I do? And then they overstudy and they overanalyze. And I'm like, nah, dog. If you got credit, all you got to do is take that idea, whatever it is. If you want to make pencils, erasers, whatever it is, bro. If you got credit, that's buying power. You got buying power, bro. You can, bro. You know what you could do when you can get approved for $50K out the gate.
Exactly.
You bring that to life.
We need to help them out. This is what we gonna do. We gonna go stand on the corner, Natural Bridge King side with his book.
With his book.
I'm gonna be
reading it while you preaching, because I'm trying to learn too. Shit.
Hey, we preach that we gonna be out there, these books out. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do like Umo. Donations.
Nah, we don't need no donations. We gonna pass them out.
We gonna pass them out to give information that way they can have their own.
It's
information
stuff, you know that everybody needs to obtain, man. It's for any household, any race, any background. Doesn't matter who you are, bro. If you knew how to get ahead, this is the way, bro. This is the secret to the wealth, bro. It's a wealth hack.
That's where you start.
So how you gonna do it? You on the corner of Natural Bridge Newstead. What's the how you,
credit? Get your credit. Forget the debit. Just get your credit. Something like that.
Walking up to people.
They gonna be like, this man crazy. They gonna think I'm out there on that. They gonna think I'm on that.
Selling bean pies.
Come on, man.
I'll be walking to people tomorrow. Unity. The whole time they be like, what?
So man, give me the damn
Yeah,
damn. My goddamn face.
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious. I think we could do it, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I told you.
We have a dream. Hey, we have a dream. We can achieve it. You know what I'm saying? 2021, we can do whatever. You know what I mean?
We was already on teams once, bro. We dominated. So I mean, imagine we
boy.
link up again.
Yeah, and that's all. That's one thing you said ever, man. Think about it. All the time. Remember all them legendary stories we used to have, but nobody see it. So in a way, we kind of like them. We are like them old dudes who was like, yeah, you was good, but like,
We them young old dudes, though. I ain't taking old.
How good was you for real kind of thing? Ain't no tape.
We
Like, you know
shut
what I'm
the
saying?
shot clock off on you, bro.
Yeah, like all
we
that
we
stuff.
remind players. I remind people to this day, like, no, bro, we shut the shot clock off on you, bro.
right.
Don't even act like you invite. We used, man. Look, worst thing you could do is invite your girl to a game playing against us, bro.
Boy, we used to get bugged. And that's to you. This dude right here, people who don't know, we gonna get back to the credit in a second, but I'm gonna give y'all a little background on this good dude, man. We played on the same team, sixth grade?
Yeah.
Sixth grade? About sixth grade or so?
Yep.
So, Ayo, tell them a story. Tell them a story about when I was a kid, right? We was kids. Remember we went out of town with a group of girls.
Yeah.
Right? Was that 6th or 7th grade?
Man, it was like,
It was like the sport to sport thing. Remember that?
Yep.
I tell them about the time. I like laughing at myself sometimes.
I love laughing at myself.
Tell them about the time that we was all on the treadmill. You remember that?
Man, see, that's how I know I was worse than you, bro. I was in whole different situations, bro.
Yeah.
What I remember from that trip was, man, it was super awesome. It felt like we had collabed with this girl team that had some ballers. Like, they all was really good, and so we went out of town in this tournament together, different buses, but just, you know, still trailing each other. And we all stayed in the same hotel, man. Obviously, we did not go to sleep because we trying to figure out what room you in, who got this.
Y'all didn't go to sleep. I went to sleep.
See, that's how I know it wasn't. That's how I know it wasn't.
Because Ron was the coach. He sat me down. Me and Mac in the room.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
we had young Mac. We had young
Mac at the time. Yeah.
Oh,
So we on this trip right now. I like laughing at myself, y'all. These people who listen to this, listen carefully. People who see this, listen carefully. Look, check this out. So we all gathered together, right? You know, girls team, boys team, whatever. It was a couple of girls that they thought it was cute.
Bro, talking.
So we went inside the little tree, inside the hotel. They got a little gym workout session, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Treadmill going. Jig on treadmill. They going like 15. Jump off, right? Partner Chad get on. He jumped he do like 16. Right. I don't know if you got on treadmill now. Did you get on treadmill?
I remember the whole.
He caught up to every, like, he was on that too. Imagine he was still taller than everybody, bigger than everybody.
Little slim.
Hey, slim though. Running, right? Everybody going, the girls giggling, everything. You know what time it is, baby. You know, my turn, baby. You know what I'm saying? Big meat turn, you know what I mean? I get on there. That mother went down to like 11. I'm thinking I'm about to roll. Hey, I step on that mud. I got about maybe a step and a half, boy.
Bro, shot like a cannon, bro.
Oh, he fell off there.
Shot off that.
He damn near couldn't play in the game the next day. He sustained the injury.
Hey, I fell off the side of that thing. That thing peaked.
Skin.
My ear, my shoulder.
Damn.
Bro, it was
I
wild,
bet
bro.
that shit hurt.
It was wild.
Face first?
Nah. So I'm running. Boom, I hit. Shoot at the wall. Now, mind you, I'm big. I shot at the wall, and I could see everybody. Like, on the ground. I'm looking at everybody. Oh, everybody like, oh. They in slow motion like a mud, right? They drive. They hollering. Some people, black people, they running. Everybody running all over Facebook.
Overhype it.
He failed.
Boy, man, my ear and my shoulders just ding, and I was in there like this the whole time. I'm convulsing on that mud. That belt kept hitting. That belt kept hitting me in my ear and my shoulder. Oh yeah. Burned up all this stuff. Oh yeah. All that stuff, man. I was so embarrassed by that time, but it was hilarious though.
I can't play, coach.
It was.
And we probably had to tell him what happened, so we suffered with suicides.
Yeah.
So he got
shirt toe up. You know what I'm saying? You would have thought that somebody threw me across the floor for 30 miles an hour.
For sure.
Sleeping across the floor for real. That was it was so bad.
They was on your ass, didn't they?
But we got the W though.
We did get the win.
That's the thing though. That's the thing though. We could goof off like that, man. We gonna get that dub. We gonna get out of there.
Hey yo. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This portion of the show is sponsored by Saint 2 Clothing Line. This clothing brand here is one of the greatest in the world. Matter of fact, the material is good. Hold on. I got on a Saint 2 shirt right now. This one is clean, crisp. I love the lettering. It's fashionable. And you can machine wash. Ain't none of that little cheap stuff. You washing it and get all dingy and fade. Saint 2 Clothing brand ain't about that. About quality, good, embroidery. Everything there is nice. Matter of fact, it feels so good, I might not change it. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna change it, but I'm gonna change to another Saint 2 shirt. So make sure y'all go check out Saint 2 Clothing brand and get all the information on their website. All right, get back to the show.
We getting back to the credit.
Getting back to credit, but before we get back to the credit, now mind you, during this time, everybody freestyled all day, right?
Yeah.
Everybody want to freestyle, so we finna drop. Hey, what? Credit score 500. I need to get higher.
Is we rapping about credit?
Higher.
I ain't never heard
credit score 500. Need to get higher.
I guess today it is. Let's get it.
Higher. My credit score 500.
About to rap about credit.
Need to go
crazy.
higher.
It's crazy.
Higher.
And we not
check
high.
it.
No.
I applied for the credit card, got it automatic.
Man.
Went to the store, bought me a new automatic. I won't name it what it is, but it was for show. It cost me about 44, but my credit score was super low. They only had a limit to 500. I made sure I got all that I could get from it.
What?
Went over balance and it was nothing. Thought I was cool till I got the report. It said, "Dang, your score is out of school." I'm like, wait, out of school? My report? It said it's under 500. You a bad sport. I keep on losing.
Sit down,
I'm
coach.
making sure my credit is horrible. Dang, that's bad because I'm getting bruising. I need to get my credit score up.
This guy is.
It's gay serious.
I need to get my credit
Hey
score
man,
up.
if you don't stop and get us back on here. Hey,
Y'all wasn't joining in. Y'all want to join in?
I can't even follow up with
Keep
that.
going, man.
These people are ready to hear some heat, bro.
They
People
trying to
ready
get
to.
some credit,
They want
man.
this credit work. They want
Trying
this.
to get a record deal,
Hey, man, what's wrong? What's wrong? I can't live my dream?
That was too much
man.
fire. No, that was
I can't
fire,
live my
bro.
dream.
That was hot lava, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Man, don't lie to that,
do you
man.
do you hear the crowd?
They ate it up though.
Do you
They
hear the
ate it
crowd?
up. I ain't gonna lie. They
The
ate
crowd
it
is loving this,
up.
no?
They ate it up.
Yeah, if they don't turn it off at this point of the podcast, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know they like your joint.
Ain't nobody listen to the rest of this. But they
Nobody
gotta
gonna
make
listen,
sure.
right. They need to go listen to the rest of the podcast.
Just edit that part out. We gonna cut that. We gonna cut that.
Fucked it up.
Ain't nobody else listen to the rest of it. It was cool. I'm glad.
Nigga started rapping, man.
So
Damn.
hey, but everything else you say was good. So if they missed this part, it's on them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
You
it's
about
cool,
to get
man.
into
Yeah,
it.
you
though.
about to get back into the credit, man. I just had to make sure that everybody got these bars. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I thought he was gonna jump in though, B. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
was finna, but you ain't had no cutoff.
I was about to
Cutting
get
off.
back to it.
He ain't
Cause my
setting
credit
me up.
score
He ain't setting
500
me up.
need to
somebody-
get higher. Higher. My credit score 500 need to get higher.
Need to get
Higher.
it high cause that bitch real low.
Yeah,
Hey.
credit score 500 need to get higher.
Kinda
Higher.
higher.
Go ahead, dog.
Look.
Spit some.
I'ma get in this bitch for a minute. I'ma spit about my credit. Yeah, you know I'm past the limit.
Hey.
That bitch hella low.
Past the
530, gotta get it. I'm hollering at my mans over here. I'm trying to spit it. Talk about this credit, yeah. Talk about that debit, yeah. Only thing I'm spending, yeah. Only habits I got is that weed and that sack. Yeah,
Hey.
you know I need that. Hold on, let's rap about this book. This man talking about facts.
Hey,
Facts.
this credit score 500 need to
That
get
ain't gonna work.
Hey,
higher.
hey,
It ain't gonna work.
Credit score 500 need to get higher.
hey.
Higher. Hey.
I'm like, man, they need to get their ass out of here.
They like log off.
Hey, that was
The
cool.
whole
They
time
logged
we
off.
just
Log the
out here
fuck off.
vibing,
We
having a
just
good time,
vibing.
man.
I appreciate y'all listening. That's
that.
it.
You trying to get that energy. You gotta be
Yeah,
energy,
get the
man. You gotta
energy
have
back, man.
very good energy.
All right, cool. I cut the music off,
I
y'all.
want
Back to the
mine,
credit,
though. My shit
man.
fucked up. I didn't try to-
All right, it's all good. Hey, so look here, check it out.
I want to
So,
be on the remix though.
hey, yeah, on the next one. Next
The
time,
next
next time you come back, whenever
After
you
y'all
come back,
off tour, man. Hey,
Hey.
let's
on
get
the
back in that
remix,
studio.
boy.
Let's
I
go.
gotta
Yeah.
make some money
Let's
first.
go. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see how the sales go. See if I can jump on in.
Oh man, yeah, that's what's up, man. But for real, I was like, back to this credit, man.
Come on.
We yeah, go ahead.
No, so where we left off at, basically, I guess basically, so we getting rid of the people that's tracking for Equifax and TransUnion and Experian and things of that sort, and now we basically hadn't.
Right.
we basically hadn't. So we instead of rather than reporting at all, we gonna let you do your homework.
Right.
Like they say, like the police say, let the police do their job.
Yeah.
So let them do their
Facts.
job. Okay.
You know, let the letter speak for you. That's why we have that's why I'm giving so much literature behind it, because you know it's really designed for anybody who's going through anything. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, we have almost a solution for every problem dealing with why people have negative things on their report. So the first thing we already understand is 80% that's reported is negative.
Right.
So it's not even accurate.
Right.
So all we got to do is our due diligence. It's just a little bit of stepping up, a little bit of effort. You know what I mean? And we can go a long way with that. So the thing that I'm focused on is educating you about that, so that even, 5-10 years from down the road, when this is no longer, a hot topic, you can still revert back to the same principles, and you can teach it, and you can start back over if you, fell down face first.
Exactly.
It's not that, we fall down and we just stuck. You know what I mean? So
That's cool.
Yeah, you got some more?
Yeah, I got a couple
Oh,
questions.
so go
I'm
ahead,
trying to
man.
Figure out how to fix my shit. No. Now you say you hadn't. Now, okay. What about when you say you can dispute these things on your own?
right.
Okay, you say you use Credit Karma, right?
Yeah, I use it really just to kind of do
Look at
an analysis.
derogatory.
Yeah, so I can
derogatory
kind of get
remarks.
an idea where we starting.
Exactly, and that's what I use it for too. Like you say, I don't really focus on the score too much, because it's gonna bounce and jump up. No matter what you do, whether you get approved for a credit card, as soon as you get approved for it, it's gonna jump down. You know what I'm saying?
True. And then I'm also showing people like how not to just apply for one credit card either, because that does you a disservice, man. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, watch this. If you knew that there was a lender out there that had a plethora of cards, right? And you knew that was one bank.
Right.
One bank. So
They
that's
all
essentially,
use the same bank, basically. Exactly.
why would you not apply for as many cards as you could with that particular lender?
Okay.
That's just my question.
But see, the thing is, okay, when you apply for different cards now, won't you have different, like, multiple inquiries, or you just try to apply
I mean,
for them
you
all at
would,
the
but if
same
you're going to
time?
obtain them one by one, why would you get one card and get one inquiry, get two cards, get two inquiries, three cards, three inquiries?
Okay.
Why would you not see, what if you could get 15 with like 5 inquiries? That's more buying power. That's
Yeah,
more credit.
How you even do that?
That's in the book.
That's in the book.
Okay. It's in the book. Everybody go get the book.
Yeah,
Everybody go get the book. Hurry up.
I'm trying to be cool because I don't want to give too much away. That way, people, if you walk people through the process like I was walked, I had to become a student again because I had terrible credit. So I had to really just understand, like, dog, it sucked. I can't get this, can't get that, can't get this. Woo. So I had to sit down and learn and not overstep the information being given because I didn't want to jump out there too fast. The first time your credit jump up maybe 50, 60 points because we remove negatives, you thinking you're supposed to go apply. That don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You still setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
So like I say, like with that, because once we can get the negatives removed, then now what we are able to do is look at the report again, and then from there we can structure to see what's the next steps. A lot of people wanted to start their business venture out of that with good credit. We can show you how to get personal funding or business funding. So, and it all stems from good credit, even on the personal side.
So how they so you said the two first steps, right? First steps was removing yourself off the list.
So opting out of all the secondary consumer reporting
secondary.
agencies, that's the first that's the
step
most
out there.
critical step. It's key. It's just key.
Opt out of that. The next thing is to I'm gonna make sure I say this correct me if I'm wrong.
For sure.
The next thing is to file the paperwork or send the notifications, things like that, to get things disputed. Am I saying the right thing?
Yeah. So then the next step would be to start the dispute process.
Okay. After that process, right? After that, what happens after that?
Just be patient. You know what I mean? Like I say. So this is the good part. The reason. So my particular process that I recommend, and I was actually showing people from the book to do. I had people to obviously suppress and opt out of the secondary consumer reporting agencies. First step. Second, I had them to send certain letters. So I had one girl. She had a lot of medical collections, which, first of all, I just want to give that free game out to people that's a direct HIPAA law violation because they sold, your medical information to a third party and they're trying to solicit you to pay it, right? That's a HIPAA law violation.
Oh, wow.
But if you don't know that that's already in the FCRA laws, which is what we are obligated to, then you don't know how to use it. I got all that in the letter. So if it's medical bills, if it's bankruptcies, things like that, they're all tailored for what it is you may be dealing with. Some people have good credit and just, suffer from a low score because of too many inquiries, which all that means is to a lender, you look like you're risky to do business with. You're trying to get credit from whoever you can, $1 from anybody.
Exactly.
You don't want it like that.
Exactly. So that's how Donald Trump keep on getting these loans.
Probably.
No.
Probably. Business. I mean, to be honest, the best way, man, the ideal world, if you wanted to just know what that looks like, is to be able to use your personal credit, because what people don't know is that business credit can be stemmed from your personal credit. So a lot of times they're going to look at your personal credit to see where you stand, and that's usually how you can apply for a business. Exactly. And so it's a lot easier than you think. And instead of using your social, you use the EIN of the company.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to get at now. Like, I'm just started building an LLC for my trucking, and
that's awesome.
I even started one for a Lyft.
If you have one LLC for this, for your car company, for your trucking company, those are two businesses. If you could get 15 cards funding for your business, that's 30 between your two businesses. Okay. Who knows? What if each one is $10,000, $150,000 in buying power that you have? So if you have a trucking business, you could go out and essentially acquire the truck that you need. Exactly. Probably the truck of your dreams, not even settle for a truck. Exactly. Because you can scale your business a lot faster. Okay. One of my favorite mentors told me that success loves speed. So the faster that you can move with the process, the more efficient we can get to rolling the ball and actually getting results and then moving forward. A lot of people get stagnant and then they take themselves out.
Yeah, that's how most businesses actually fail, is due to not selling, because a lot of people sell and a lot of people consume, but a lot of businesses fail just not being able to supply the demand.
Yeah, 50% of businesses fail in the first
couple years.
Yeah,
first couple years.
And at 10 years, 96% of businesses fail at 10 years.
Wow.
Dang. So that means we can all jump in the water.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, it's about who's going to stay out the longest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be in the 4% of the business world. You know what I mean? And again, the only way you can stay there is if you got buying power. Exactly. That's what it is. There's no other way.
So think about let's think about business. Do you guys think the brick and mortar idea is pretty much done?
I do. I was really I felt that way ever since like last year when COVID really hit and Microsoft shut like 89% of their brick and mortars down. I was like, dog, I invest heavily with Microsoft. So I almost monitor a lot of my business behaviors by the people that I invest in. You know what I mean? I'm essentially like a little bit of the CEO in their company. Right. So when they make a move, I try to follow the trend because, you know, Warren Buffett says follow the money. That's how you get rich, bro. You got to follow the money.
Because so many businesses cut they like my actual occupation, they cut us down. They close our business down. I mean, the building, done. Like our offices and stuff it went dark right after COVID happened, and after that,
outside,
nobody went there again. Yeah. Like I went to the office to grab some chairs and the extra keyboard. That was it.
So you're working from home, basically.
Yeah, like permanently. Yeah, like and I realized a lot of people are doing that. Now, some businesses like we in the St. Louis area, people are listening from the other places. So like Ameren, for instance, their office is going to stay open. Yeah, right. And they can afford to keep the office open. And you know, people they have a lot of people they employ, things like that. So their office can be open for certain things, events, things like that. But a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have companies or a lot of businesses have a lot of their business stationed in other areas. It could be a company's main places in Florida. Yeah, but they got an office in St. Louis. Yeah, main things in Chicago, but they got office in Minnesota. So if their branch doesn't need to be open to save money, they close that branch down.
That's the smartest thing.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what everybody
cut the cost if you can. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, look, this man has credit on credit on credit, and he has good credit with me. Not only got credit with me. I think I lent him $2 like 20 years ago. He gave it to me yesterday. He's like, bro, I gave you $20, just $2. You know what I'm saying? Years ago, I was like, appreciate it, bro.
The bills were crisper.
Yeah, for real.
They're stuck together.
together.
He say they
because the $2 I gave him was a penny in there. It was a nickel.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
There's more change
than
more change than green.
Right. I gave him all this heavy. You know what I'm saying?
He said he was going to the vending machine.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what it was, man. But man, I appreciate you coming by, man.
For sure, bro.
We not done yet. Yeah. Because I always ask all my guests kind of the same kind of last little would you rather questions. Just kind of hear you out. You know what I'm saying? Just figure out where your brain is at.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Cool. First question, my man. Would you rather eat a bowl full of scabs or 2 used Band-Aid sandwiches?
I'm gonna go with the Band-Aid sandwiches.
Oh, you just what?
Because I can mask it in the bread.
Oh, okay.
Do I get to pick the type of bread? I could just go with like a sourdough or focaccia. You know what I mean? Like
used Band-Aid.
You're real fancy.
Used Band-Aid. Yeah.
You give me one of them cheddar bay biscuits from Red Lobster. I mean, like, what's the parameters, bro? Look, if you just put it in there like a, bro, I can't do the bowl of scabs though, bro.
Bowl of scabs, no.
It's gonna take me out. The name of the sound. No.
You take the scab. It's somebody else's scab. Man.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's somebody else's Band-Aids though.
I'm not eating the Band-Aids either.
The goal is to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say I got COVID.
Is it life or death?
I'm just kidding.
You know what? It's funny. You the second person to ask it. Usually people just pick one to be done. Yeah, it's life or death. Eat one.
Eat one, mother.
Or
dang.
Or you up out of here.
Hey, guess what, mama? I'll be waiting on you. I'll see you in the upper room.
I don't know. I might eat the scabs. The Band-Aid might not digest.
Band-Aid might digest.
It might not digest.
Use the bathroom, a whole Band-Aid
I just can't go out like that. I can't go out like that.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Think about when we stick together. You know what I'm saying? You think you got a tapeworm back there. Yeah, man, but hey. This has been. Oh, I got one more for you. My bad. I got to ask you this question. So you in the credit game, right?
I am.
Right. The 750 is a goal.
Yeah. Right? 750 is a must.
750 is a must, right? And so you know how we call this thing called credit, right? Mm-hmm. What if you could change the name of it? What would you change the name to, and why would you change the name to it?
Buying power.
So it'll be buying power. So
buying power.
Bro, what's your buying power? Ooh.
Because guess what? You say a low number, and guess who you're not going to do business
with?
And that's the thing. That's the thing.
Wow.
Come on.
That was deep.
Buying power. That's what you need.
I like that.
It's simply what you need.
That's true.
You want to buy a house?
If you want to scale.
Yeah. If you want to buy multiple houses, for example, I'll give you. So one of the ventures that we did was we scaled Okay, I think I can legally say this now, so I'm gonna just say it. We had the opportunity to work with HGTV on renovating one of our homes.
Okay.
And so they did that, and what we had to do was we had to take out a loan against it. So we learned a lot more in that process. So what we did was we took out a massive amount, and then what we did was we bought assets. And what we thought of was, well, what if we get these assets to pay for this loan? Like, we don't got to go to work 40 more hours in a week. I'm not going to overexhaust myself, but what if we invested in something to where, you know, we can create more opportunities for other people and then be able to generate income doing so? So what we did was we created an Airbnb and bought a condo, and then we bought multiple commercial vehicles to start a trucking business. So basically what I said is my buying power allowed me to scale 2 businesses at one time.
Wow.
Because like one of my famous mentors said, success loves speed.
Exactly.
So if we sit on this trucking idea forever, the lanes are gonna fill up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You sit on this Airbnb forever, somebody's gonna come up and buy it. And who's gonna buy it? Somebody with more buying power. Well, guess what? We're gonna focus on how to increase your buying power. So when you think it, just go do it.
Exactly.
And you already know the banks to go to, and you know information about the banks. So when they don't give you certain things, then you can say, oh, well, don't you guys offer a 524? Most people don't even know what that is. But when you tell them that Chase Bank offers 5 credit cards within a 24-month period, see, now we're talking different. So now you have, if you're in a position to have good credit, now you're in a position where, oh, look what you could obtain starting off. Why don't we have that? Why are people trying to still scale businesses with just their debit? That's their hard-earned income.
Exactly.
After you deplete that, then what do you got to do? You have to go back to work to get that.
Exactly.
So what this is allowing you to do is just to take something else, someone else's money, like we said,
True.
and then you can take that same risk, the same truck.
That you was gonna take.
You're just going to do it
Which
anyway.
Right.
You might as well get the perks or rewards.
Exactly.
You might as well benefit from it, and you might as well be able to be in a position where you can get it all up front.
Man.
Why not?
Man.
I see no reason why we shouldn't, bro.
Good conversation with you, man.
Great conversation.
And I'm gonna have another conversation as soon as we get off.
And I got so much. I got so much more, man.
Oh yeah.
As we, I think we like maybe 33, 34 days away, maybe a little less.
From the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But
okay.
it's in the final stages of getting set up and everything. I'm super excited. Getting proofread, just to make sure that I'm not, dropping no BS, because I hate wasting people's time.
Yeah.
And then I'm also working on all the testimonies of the people that allowed me this opportunity. So I really want to shout them out, man.
Oh, so these are basically you giving basically this is real life.
It's real life, man. I jumped it off.
real.
I just jumped in the water, bro. You know what I did? After I found myself in a confident state that all the information I'm spitting out to people, I'm actually applying and it's working in my life. Bro, I just jumped on live and didn't know probably Tom, Dick from Harry, and was like, hey, 50 people, man, if you DM me right now, I'm going to do your credit for free. I don't care what situation you in. I don't care what you going through.
Oh,
Nothing matters. I just believe that wealth is for everybody. I believe everybody deserves a chance to understand that. I kid you not, and I'm going to say it on live, bro. I got 2 people that literally came to me like, hey, man, my credit is like terrible, bro, and showed me the number. And I was like, bro, that's too easy. And I said, just send me this and send me this. Send me your factors. Let's look at this. I sent them the specific letter. I sent her the specific letter. He started at a 489. If he not in the 7s, he was at a 7, I think like 76. And this was a month and a half after we got to work. My buddy, who is one of my employees of one of my businesses, man, shout out him. He actually came with me. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna start this business. And if you can stick it out with me, bro, I'm going to make sure I take care of you. So I'm going to do your credit for free. So I did it for free. He asked me questions while we at work. Ooh, cool. I just wanted to prove a point that, hey, I believe this information works. That man just texted me before I came into, to the show tonight. And he texted me with I think he had a 767. I'm talking people. I'm respectfully talking to somebody who was not confident in his own buying power.
Right.
And now I just told him today, bro, congratulations. Look what you did, bro.
True.
Everybody gonna get this work, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk to everybody about it, bro. It should be a conversation to be had. We talk about dominoes and spades. We should be able to get together and talk about credit. We should be able to talk about money. I don't even like to be in situations or be around people no more if we can't talk about money.
Man, and you know
Let's stand.
what?
Let's get it. Hey,
Let's get
let's get this man around. Let's stand ovation. Stand ovation for this man here,
Don't
man.
gas me up, man. Don't
Hey,
gas
nah,
me
man.
up.
You need it. Sometimes you need it, man. Hey, and guess what? And gas is not expensive, bro. Woo!
Exactly.
Gas is not expensive. Sometimes you
just
need
raised
it. You might be like, you know what? Let me get a
Facts.
little gas up real quick. Ain't expensive, bro. Shoot, sometimes ain't nothing but just a share, a like, or whatever. You gave up so much gold, but it's cool though. Don't worry about
But
it.
I did know that's the dope part. So to be honest, I was reverting back to the book, bro. I probably gave like a chapter and a half, bro. Which means you could take that information and just get started and and come up off of that. But you gotta finish it, bro. Wait till I tell you. So you know how age, right?
Yeah.
You know how you increase the age of your credit?
Exactly.
It's called trade lines. But you got to know how to work that. Meaning you don't just want to go out and buy the first one that you hear about. You want to buy one that actually is going to put you in a position and get approved while we're in the midst of disputing and raising your. It's a simultaneous.
Relax, man. He got hype. Look, we might do a part 2 on it.
I'm
We might
geek,
do a
bro.
part 2
I
on
went
this.
from a 578 to a 747, bro.
How
and
long?
I think it's hard.
How long?
That took me 6 months because I had probably a lot more derogatory remarks than most people. I had a lot of increase.
That's the goal I'm on. I need 6 months, man. I'm trying to get this.
And this is this, but see, this ain't no the dope thing is that this ain't no one stop shop. It's like a couple letters didn't work, but I was diligent. I went right back at them. I called them. You know what I mean? You got to put a little leg work in, and not a lot, but just treat them like we know now. These are private owned companies.
Exactly.
Don't talk to them like the government. Talk to them like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because then now they gonna fold. Oh, let me get to them.
Right.
You know what, bro? We can move that right now.
You know.
Oh, y'all do that?
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna tell the whole world, bro. Hey, call them.
Exactly.
Oh man. So before we get out of here, man. Hey man, tell the people where they can find you. They can, anything.
Man, add me on Instagram at the David. That's THE David.Williams. Social media for Facebook is David Williams. It's a lot of me, so just try to find an army looking dude.
Yeah.
Where can they reach you at, brother?
Oh man, y'all can reach me at on my phone, man, because I ain't got no social media outlets. I need to get no social media outlets.
Gotta
Yeah,
get that change.
you got social media, bro. You
They
need
gotta
to
know how to find you, bro.
2021, man. Hey, ain't no brick and mortars. Ain't nobody meeting hand to hand no more.
Yeah, I know, man. I gotta get popping, man.
Yeah.
Next time I be on here, I'm gonna have some of y'all to hit me up, man. Hit me up, man.
Hey, man, as y'all can know, man, thank you, David Williams, for being on here, man. Y'all can
Thank you,
reach
bro.
me at MiekWorld on all my social media platforms. You can listen to MiekWorld Podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to your audio at. Also, if you want to help me and contribute to me, hit me on my Cash App. It's MiekWorld on Cash App. I have it at the bottom of the screen here. Donate to your boy, help your boy out. If you don't want to help out that way, it's another way. I got iStarVids.com, just $2 a month, $24 a year. You can support the show. My Patreon as well, same thing, $2 a month, support the show. All right, y'all. As I always say, man, stay blessed, stay clean. Don't kill no one, let nothing die. Shout out Uncle B.
Shout out.
Uncle B.
You already know it.
Yeah. So we out this thing, man. It's MiekWorld Podcast, and we out. Peace.